What up, what up? Justin here, doing my vlog. My lady, if you can see her, let's see if I can point it out. She's on the couch watching some football, so I didn't want to interrupt that while I give a quick update. So today I interviewed a really awesome dude named Chad Landers. And Chad Landers is a Hollywood, he's known as a Hollywood professional trainer. But he didn't start out that way. He didn't make that his mission in life. And what he did was he spent 23 years just working on his passion. And he's still working on it, and he's working hard. And in fact, he's the first one to admit that that the celebrity thing is nice, but it's more of like an icing on the cake. And for him, it's really the clients that he does that he works with every single day. And he's different because he only believes on one-on-one sessions, which is cool because we've all been to gyms, right? We pay for a membership and we do our thing, but he really likes the one-on-one sessions the most. And I thought that was interesting. And it's just because principally that's just what he believes in. Principally, that's what makes him happy. And principally, it's what he feels most connected to. And it was really refreshing interview. And if the video, I haven't checked the video, but if the video turns out good, we videotaped it, so I'm gonna post it on YouTube. But it was just super refreshing for me because I am trying to do something big and I'm trying to get there quickly. And what his story in the interview, what it reminded me of, is that really it's just you just do your thing day in and day out. That's it. You just do your thing day in and day out, and you don't really worry about where you're trying to go, there's the moon. You don't really worry about where you're trying to go or what you're trying to or how fast you get there. It's really just about just doing it every single day and enjoying it. And it was really interesting. I asked him what his morning routine was, thinking that he would have this super stacked morning routine, and what he ended up talking about was his favorite morning coffee and how he makes it with some protein powder and some green powder. And it was just, and when he goes home, he just hangs out with his wife. I asked him, how do you wind down from a busy day? You're at a top land level, and I just go home, play with my wife, or play with my pets and my wife, hang out. So it really kind of goes to show, and we had this great moment where we talked about, this whole hustle hard mentality, this whole grinding, right? Like, who wants to grind? And I'm not saying don't work hard and don't put in the overtime and stuff like that, but if it's a grind, then what are you doing? Like, Grit to Great is part of it. Sometimes can definitely feel like a grind, and definitely there's not every day where or there's definitely days where I have to put in the monotony of doing certain tasks that are not as stimulating. But the thing that I always come back to is that this is what I chose, right? This is what I chose to do. This is what I'm born to do. This is what I'm meant to do. And we all battle with our mind, from time to time. We all want to at some point just sort of like check out. And what I mean by check out is, I don't know, like sometimes it's video games, sometimes it's going to a bar, sometimes it's going to Vegas, pulling off some steam, whatever it is. But the problem is when we check out too much, or we want to check out every day, then there's something that we need to look at, because that means that we're not unhappy. And I speak from experience when it comes to that. So it was really refreshing to have this conversation with a dude that just really cares about other people, and that's what he's built his brand and his life around. And I don't know if I mentioned him earlier, it's Chad Landers. We're going to be producing that podcast here probably in a couple weeks, or at least releasing it in a couple weeks. So yeah, something to think about for going into this week is slowing it down. Like, what's the hurry? If we're grinding and we're working so hard that we miss we miss out on life itself, then what are we working for? What are we doing? In fact, I've noticed that in my relationship, I've been working too much, and it's affecting my relationship because my wife wants to spend time with me, and I want to spend time with her too. And I've really had to slow it down for me because I'm really like, as much as I like to work and as much as I want to make this thing happen, and as fast as possible, I can only put in the work and the time, and the rest will build itself. I can't control anything else other than what I do with my own time and the quality of work that I put in. So sorry, I'm changing because my arm is sore already. Maybe I need more shoulders, but yeah, just something to think about. You know, life is short. When I think about like 10 years ago, you know, that just went like that, you know, and I can't, and it keeps getting faster the older I get, which is the crazy part. So yeah, that's it. That's my late night one. I'm happy I did this vlog. It's weird. I have to get used to it on weekends. It's easy during the week because I do it at the same time every day, so it's just like clockwork. But on weekends, I need to watch that because I've noticed I'm doing them at night when maybe I could have done them during the day. But anyways, it's all a process. We're all just learning. We're all just growing, and we're all just living. You know, and it's what are we defining success as? You know, what's success to us? And it's not external. It's not the things that we have, but the internal. Like, how happy are we? You know, how happy are we? And that's a question that we have to find for ourselves. And hopefully most of you, if not all of you, you know, are pretty happy. Like, things are good. So anyways, that's it for this vlog. Talk to you soon.